We should replace bilingual education with immersion in English, so people learn the common language of the country, and so they learn the language of prosperity, not the language of living in a ghetto.
We have to make sure that the promises we make in Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare are promises we can keep. And there are various ways of doing that. One is we could raise taxes on people. That's not the way. Corporations are people, my friend. We can raise taxes on. Of course they are. Everything corporations earn ultimately goes to people. So, where do you think it goes? Whose pockets? Whose pockets? People's pockets. Okay, human beings.
If he were to get the Republican nomination, let's say he were, could you vote for him?
No. Somebody who gets up and says, "I don't care if Israel's destroyed. I don't care if the Iranians get a nuclear weapon."
There is no greater purveyor of terror in the world than Iran. There is no greater threat to the existence of Israel than Iran.
We should say that any foreign scientist who participates in the development of this nuclear program should be treated as an enemy combatant. An enemy combatant, and just like an al-Qaeda member. And we will use whatever force necessary if we believe that you are at that proximate point of getting so, to stop you from getting it. And that means airstrikes, missile strikes, whatever is necessary.
Well, I don't think Guantanamo is a symbol of American weakness. I think it's a symbol of American resolve. We frankly don't want to bring terrorists onto United States soil and have them insisting on lawyers. That's not the right course for these people that are engaged in fighting against us.
Governor Romney, as president, would you have signed the National Defense Act as written?
Yes, I would have, and I do believe that it's appropriate.
We now have a policy of preemptive war. You don't have to declare war, and you don't even have to have an enemy. We can start the wars. That's what preemptive war is all about. Now, with the Military Appropriation Defense Act, this is major. This says that the military can arrest an American citizen for under suspicion, and he can be held indefinitely without habeas corpus and denied a lawyer indefinitely, even in a prison here. Let me give you one statistic. You're worrying about all these, where we're going to try people, where are they going to do? We have to do it secretly because our rule of law is so flawed. We have arrested 362 people related to al-Qaeda type of operation. 260 of them are in prison. They've been tried and convicted. So don't give up on our American judicial system so easily. I beg of you. Kelly.
How many wars do you want to have in your lifetime? How many bombs are you going to drop? It looks like we've become a warrior nation. We bombed Grenada. We are dropping bombs on crowded cities at night where old people and children are sleeping. And we're watching it on CNN. The only voice that's spoken up at all in this campaign about this is Ron Paul. Why are we so interventionist, he wants to know. What are we doing with all these wars? How are we safer? You can't say you're a proud American and then waterboard somebody. You can't say you're a proud American and assassinate an American citizen in another country. Those are mutually exclusive ideas. Everything is turned upside down here. So Ron Paul's concern about our adventurism is, in Newt Gingrich's word, dangerous. Peace is dangerous. These are very common sense observations, and no other candidate can possibly speak those words.
A lot of people now say, what should our position be? What should our position be about finding the next dictator of Egypt? And I would say we need to do a lot less, a lot sooner, not only in Egypt, but around the world.